Lucille Ball, looking glamorous as all hell in 1942. Ginger Rogers, age 65, wiping sweat off her face after rehearsing for her nightclub show and showing off her strong dancer's legs. The Marx Brothers, serving cocktails at the Savoy Hotel in London. In case you also don't recognize them out of costume, from left to right, that's Zeppo, Harpo, Groucho, and Chico. Doris Day at her Los Angeles home in 1951, with her dogs Beanie and Smudge. Lana Turner testifies at the trial of her teenage daughter, Cheryl Crane. Crane killed Turner's abusive gangster boyfriend, Johnny Stompanato, in what the jury deemed a justifiable homicide. Sidney Poitier and his wife Joanna Shimkus pushing their child in a stroller through London Heathrow Airport. Rita Hayworth posing for a pic after donating her car's bumper in a World War II scrap drive. Greta Garbo flexing in 1926 on my vision board for how I want my summer to be. Jerry Lewis getting his butt kicked by Pierre the chimpanzee. The OG Pink Panther, Peter Sellers, with his wife Anne Hayes and their son Michael. Kim Novak playing cards with the crew behind the scenes of a movie in the mid-50s. Hedy Lamarr measuring a lampshade before embarking on a home decorating project. This star had a second career as a scientist and inventor. Her work laid the foundation for a few of my favorite things: Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and GPS. Ida Lupino went from starring in movies to directing them. Here she is behind the camera, working on her film, Mother of a Champion. James Dean and Elizabeth Taylor lounging on a break from shooting Giant in 1955. Grace Kelly in Cannes in 1955. She would meet her future husband, Prince Rainier of Monaco, on this trip. Audrey Hepburn meeting Santa in 1953. Rock Hudson and his roommate, Bob Preble, in the car, headed toward the Hollywood home they shared. At the time, the press described the pair as two hunks living together to save a buck. More recently, the documentary Rock Hudson, All That Heaven Allowed, explores how Hudson hid his sexuality while working in old Hollywood. Jimmy Stewart playing ping pong at Henry Fonda's house. Ingrid Bergman visits the spot where Joan of Arc was burned at the stake. Bergman played Joan 3 times in her career, once on the stage and twice on film. Bette Davis at home with her wood-burning stove. Clark Gable driving onto the MGM lot. Is it just me, or does he kind of look like George Clooney here? Rita Moreno, seen here after being barred from testifying in defense of her boyfriend, jazz pianist George Hormel, on the grounds that she wasn't a marijuana expert. Hormel was arrested for possession after inspectors found 13 marijuana cigarettes under the visor in his car, but he was acquitted at trial. Dorothy Dandridge poses before a swim in the French Riviera. Actors Randolph Scott and Cary Grant working out together. The two were rumored to have been romantically involved. Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall with one of their dogs. Both stars were big dog lovers, and they eventually owned 3 boxers together. Their first boxer, Harvey, died 6 months after Bogart in 1957. Jane Mansfield getting her iconic blonde hair done. Mansfield's daughter is Law & Order star Mariska Hargitay. Marilyn Monroe hanging out with a couple of penguins in her Norma Jean era. Gregory Peck relaxing on a deep-sea fishing trip. Charlie Chaplin soaks up some good press the morning after winning his 2nd Academy Award in 1972. Child star Judy Garland blowing a party favor. Katharine Hepburn in the 80s with a very relatable sign in her driveway. Who are your favorite stars from back in the day? Tell me who you love and why in the comments. Follow for more Hollywood history, stories, and unforgettable moments.